A couple of things I want to point out before we start getting into the tutorial. I've already primed my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, as well as the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And on my lips right now, I have the e.l.f. Cherry Tart Lip Exfoliator. So if they look kind of weird, it's because they're being moisturized and exfoliated. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on eyes a little bit there. Okay, so the whole point of this is to start using my palette that I'm painting for 2017, which is the Show Pony palette, and this is the first time that I'm using it this year, so we're just gonna wing it and play around and see what happens. Now this is a palette where you have to pull in some outside colors, like the under the eyebrow highlights. So first thing I'm gonna do is take my Naked Ultimate Basics palette, and I'm gonna use the color right below, and that's gonna be my under the eyebrow highlight. I always do that first. I just do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which is this one right here. It's a nice medium matte brown, and I'm gonna use that as my crease color. It's also gonna be good to be able to blend out the shimmery shadows. So putting this down first and then blending out the shimmery ones afterwards will be a good thing. And I think today I'm gonna kind of go with a neutrally bronzy color, which is this like peachy, pinky color. And I'm gonna take just whatever brush I can find. This is from BH Cosmetics, and it's like a flat duo fiber brush. It's not focusing. There's that. And we're gonna just use Snatch, and we're gonna go on the inner third of the eye. Now if I were to apply these wet, the glitter would be a lot more prominent, which is this color here. It's kind of like a bronzy brown, and I'm going to take another, actually you know what, I'll just take the same brush and dip that in there. Urban Decay shadows do have a lot of fallout, I will tell you that. So I'm just going to like slowly pack it on and build it up. And you can see this is kind of mixing with the other shade. So right now it's pretty much not showing much in the outer. I'm just going to take this round brush. It's the e.l.f. contour brush. I'm going to take Smog, which is the one right there. It's more of a darker coppery, and maybe I should not have used that other color first. Lessons learned. And we're gonna go back in and like blend this all out afterwards, so it doesn't look like so now is I'm actually gonna go and I'm gonna take some Painterly Paint Pot and do underneath the lower lash line, and then bring in some of that blue color. So I'm just taking this like really teeny tiny brush. It's the e.l.f. small smudge brush with some Painterly. That is way too much Painterly. In here, and get that on this brush. With the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer to start off with, and this is a white fiber eyelash primer. Mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Phenine Voluminous Noir. This I got in my box, BeautyCon box. Both of those things, actually, the primer and the mascara I got in the BeautyCon box. Alright, so now we need to do our highlight and blush. For blush, I'm going to use the Too Faced Sweethearts Blush in Peach Beach. And Please excuse the obnoxious people driving by. And for blush, we're going to use the Becca Champagne Pop, which is here. Or not blush, for highlight. Alright, there is you could use a number of different things. I'm going to go with a nude, and this is the High Voltage lipstick from NYX, and it's the color Stone. And it's just a quick and easy color that matches with everything. And, Mariana Grande. Yeah, it's like a pink sparkle. So that is it for my first show pony look of 2017. The palette that I'm panning, and probably what I'm going to be doing is pulling in palettes like the Moon Dust to add some extra sparkle to certain looks. If you guys want to see any specific colors in there, go ahead and check out my intro video for the Pan That Palette 2017 so you guys can see a little bit more about the palette itself. It's really, really cool. I really enjoy the packaging of it, but it's about time that I actually use the colors in it. So that's the goal for this year. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the look. Here it is up close again. It's just very neutral with a little bit of blue underneath, not anything too crazy. This is something I could see I could wear to work easily. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out my social media links down in the description box, the intro video, and all the other Pan That Palette videos. And let me know if you're excited about Pan That Palette, or if you are doing that this year. Send me a link to your video and which palette you're panning. I'd love to see and follow along with your progress too. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Okay, bye.